diversification across platforms, and we'll be talking to some amazing creators and the man behind these two creators. So we have got the Madhvan, founder and CEO of Mad Influence. Then we have the twin sisters who are actually ruling internet. Surabhi, Samriddhi, or Chinki Minki, like we all are calling them, or we all know them by. And then we have Adil Khan, who's like swaying us with his move. Like we all follow your videos, we all follow your dance videos. So that's there. So guys, before starting the topic, I think it's important to discuss why it is important, why content diversification is important. So this day last year, we like all of us saw that a leading short video brand TikTok was banned, like, and with along with Chinese apps. And with the update, a lot of content creators who were earning their bread and butter from the platform, they were without a job, while a lot of them like managed to find their way through reels or through YouTube or through other platforms. A lot of them is still like a lot of them are still suffering and still not able to meet the ends. So it's important now to discuss the importance of not sticking to one platform and going like exploring others. So what do you think? I mean, Gautam, I think we had this conversation earlier as well about the importance of content diversification. So I would want to understand from your perspective, what's the importance?
So, going first,
Gautam, your voice is...
am I audible?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think exactly 1 year of the TikTok being banned. Today is the anniversary of the so-called death of TikTok, or say the disappearance of TikTok. It has given a lot of people home for like to meet new fans, to meet new followers, to meet new people. But if you ask me, it has given birth to new creators. Like it has given. I've seen people who did not do anything in the content space, but were on TikTok creating content because that was a confidence platform for them where they can actually create content. Apart from that, it gave them right through brand promotion, songs or whatever. They were able to fulfill money. But I think the people in this room, that is Chinki Minki and Adil, they were like, I don't think it has been a very big problem for them. It has been a big problem for them mainly because they are big creators and they are big actors. Like Chinki Minki is more of a they're very diverse when it comes to content as a whole. You can see them on Sony, you can see them on Kapil Sharma, you can see them not only on digital, you can see them multiple spaces. So TikTok has not formed Chinki Minki or TikTok has not formed Adil, right? But there are so many people out there who are because of TikTok. The top guys still survive mainly because there's so many other platforms that came. Moj, ShareChat Moj, your MX Takata, your Josh, and so many other platforms. And of course, Reels. Now, Reels is a new TikTok for India and for the global market. Yeah, I think content diversification has gone from a long format to short format content because we're all making short format content these days. And we're all keen because we don't have the time to watch 3-minute or 5-minute content. At least not when I say we, I'm talking from a mass perspective. So that content diversification has definitely changed from long format content to a short format content. Yeah, that's my take on it. I'm sure Chinki Minki and Adil will have their sets of thoughts.
So Adil, what do you think? Like, what are your learnings basically from as a content creator that you the benefits you got because of being on different platforms?
As you had mentioned earlier, that everyone supposed to be and should be on all the platform right now, because you never know. Sometimes TikTok was banned. Now people said that might be Instagram will be banned, Facebook will be banned. So anything can be banned, right? So you cannot particular social media. Earlier, people were only YouTube. Like I was only on YouTube. Then people were only on TikTok. Then people were only on Instagram. Now, after the TikTok ban, people have experienced something and they are trying to explore themselves as much as possible, because there are multi short apps have also have come, like Moj, like, or more different apps as well. So people are trying to expand as much possible, and whatsoever in the future, some or the other thing will be keep on banning maybe, or keep on adding. So you cannot expect किसी ना किसी को नुकसान होगा और किसी ना किसी को उससे फायदा होगा. अभी भी टिकटॉक से भी काफी सारे लोगों को नुकसान भी हुआ, लेकिन काफी सारे लोगों को फायदा भी हुआ है. It's a all give and take, like, तो you cannot say कि सिर्फ नुकसान ही है. So I would say कि you have to live with it, you have to experience it, and just keep on going and be ready for the worst.
And Surabhi, Samriddhi, so when you guys plan your content, so there is some a bit of it is short form, a bit of it is you think that should be a little bit longer than it. There are some funny reels, there's some dance moves. How do you plan your content calendar, keeping all the other social media networks in mind?
Okay, so coming to your question, see, we'll just talk about today. So this exactly happened, what you're gonna do today. So we just woke up in the morning and we just thought that we completed 2 years of Chinki Minki. We got to know, actually we weren't aware of this fact. Exactly. So we thought that we're gonna make a long video, short video, we're gonna make some good reels. We would have making a YouTube video, yeah, short for YouTube video. So now we are done with the YouTube video. That is it's a lengthy video, yeah. And then reels we have already shot. So it's about the content we are, thinking to shoot or record. So now we are planning on short videos, side by side long videos. So that's how we are planning our day. And everything should be in sync, our outfits and everything, even the gloves should be in sync. Everything should be in coordination, so we need a lot of practice for that.
Okay. And Gautam, we have discussed earlier that while someone is planning a diversification of the content they produce, so it's always necessary, though we discussed that, okay, there is you should not rely on one platform. Still, there is a necessity that there is one key focused platform, and then you have different platforms to distribute that particular content. So say someone created a YouTube video or YouTube vlog, and they chop it off and they use it for reels or use it for other platforms. So what is your thought on it? That okay, should they create this? Should they repurpose their content, or there should be a fresh content for every platform?
Yeah, I think it's an interesting question. So, by far, I think one of the most stable platform out there is YouTube, which has not, which hasn't, which did not, there's no up and down on YouTube. It's always constant for the last many years. For Instagram, they're adding new features, they're adding new, the algorithm changes and a lot of things. They're changing a lot of features inside the platform, and there's new platforms like Chat, Moj, etc., etc. I think one major platform that everybody, at least the people who create content is not the lip sync content, but the proper content. I think YouTube is the space. You see Chinki Minki's content, or you see Adil's content. There's too much effort to make a 3-minute video. It does not happen in 15 minutes or say 2 minutes. It takes good 3 hours and 4 hours of preparation with the equipment, with the DOP, with the lighting, makeup artists, and all those things. It happens like that. But I think even in the short video space, that change is coming. Very small example: an hour back, what we shot was a 15-second or 20-second content. But we had a DOP, we had a makeup artist, we had all the lights and equipment, the RGB lights, etc., etc. So things are moving towards that. But yes, I think if I want to call a home for people, I think Instagram Reels and YouTube is the first home, and then comes other platforms as diversification content, and they probably use the same content because their audience is different. The Moj audience and the the Instagram audience is different versus the Moj audience versus the YouTube audience. So you'll have different varieties of audience and different niche who prefer to watch your content.
And Adil, what works for you? Like, do you like creating a fresh content for your different platform, or you would like to like just cut copy and or trim a long format video or do a short format read?
Yes, so as Gautam said, every platform has a different audience. Like Instagram is a totally different type of audience. YouTube ka audience is totally different, which is in the office sitting, time pass ka, train mein travel kar rahe hain, they are watching videos and on YouTube pe long videos. And then again, there is a Moj crowd that is totally different. I would say what I have observed a lot of pura छोटे छोटे शहरों का village का crowd. So that is again another different crowd. But when you say taking a same shot, yes, we do take a short video because to promote our main bigger video for the YouTube. उसमें भी वो work करता है, but apart from that, yes, we create always a separate content as well. बहुत ज़्यादा कम chances है that we take a same videos and copy paste, but more often we always create a different video for Moj, different video for Instagram, and a different video for YouTube as well. So it's more of a different only.
And Surabhi, Samriddhi, what's for you? Like, do you prefer creating a separate like a separate thing? So I'll see. So a YouTube video can have a kind of personality you guys share there on their platform, or your Instagram reels can be a different personality. Do you work on that way, or you'd prefer that okay, the personality should be same, but there's a different kind of content that you share on these platforms?
I'll tell you that we have different personalities in different platforms. So on YouTube, we prefer doing comedy chunks because they're playing who just wants to know about you. So it's just us we tell about us that our lifestyle, we share our lifestyle, and we prefer doing, as I said, comedy chunks, and we prefer playing different characters in different roles. And sometimes we play characters of girls, boys, Sardarji, like that, aunties, typical aunties, relatives, we do that. So, and on Reels, we also do that. We prefer, sharing small clips so that the Instagram audience can also move to the YouTube audience. That's true, yeah. So it's like that. And Reels, we prefer doing dance videos or maybe comedy chunks or simple just comedy things. We don't do lip sync. Yeah.
Okay, so this is an open question to all of you. What do you think that being like I can still see that the bigger creators because are still on Instagram or they're still on Instagram first creators, like or the creators who say call themselves as a YouTuber, like as a profession as a YouTuber. So what happened to being an exclusive to a platform?
So
I think there is no exclusivity right now because every YouTuber is an Instagrammer and every Instagrammer is a YouTuber. It's just a number of followers or subscriber. किसी के वहाँ पर ज़्यादा है तो किसी के यहाँ पर ज़्यादा है. But I have not seen any exclusivity as I was equally active on YouTube and as well as Instagram. So mine is balanced. How many friends I have, I see they are balancing it too. So there is no separate zone at all, according to me.
Gautam, you have to add anything to this? I mean, I saw you smiling when I asked the question.
As you said, every YouTuber is an Instagrammer, but all Instagrammers may not be YouTubers because YouTube takes more effort and it takes more sort of a planning and strategy as a whole. Because YouTube tends to have more loyal audience than Instagram. But however, both are main platforms for anybody. But talking about exclusivity, like at least here, Chinki Minki and Adil are exclusive on a platform called Moj. But that's a short video format, right? So that basically means that they are building their community inside a platform that is Moj versus the other XYZ platforms. Don't want to name them right now, but that's basically I think Chinki Minki both of them are growing double the rate of in terms of the growth that they were growing on Instagram. Like I think within 3 months we have like millions of followers on Moj. Each I don't know the numbers, but I'm sure it is above 3 million followers each. Right. So that basically means that immediate within 3 months, that is 1 million followers every month, a growth. which you cannot expect on a platform like Instagram or YouTube. It takes a lot of time, but because there's so much of traffic and they are building their community right here, right now as we speak. So I think exclusivity only lies in that space, but Instagram and YouTube does not go on the exclusive space because it's a free platform.
And when you partner with one particular platform, like for case of Adil and Surabhi Samriddhi, these are part of Mods right now. So then, in that case, where is that whole chapter that we're discussing of content diversification falls right in, like fit in?
See, content diversification space, what Chinki Minki rightly said, right? So when you go on YouTube of Chinki Minki, you see vlogs. You cannot see vlogs on Instagram, right? The vlogs on her. The same way, platform they try to do some of the other different kinds of activities. What you go and see, what I'm trying to convey about content diversification. Every platform has a different. Is as Adil said, Moj is more of tier 2, tier 3, tier 4 penetration. Instagram is more of tier 1 and tier 2 penetration, and YouTube is all of the above, right? So that's how, and it's every platform has a different set of audience and a different set of content style to it. So diversification automatically happens because nobody wants to see the same content on all platforms.
So does diversification also help you guys? Like it's a question for Adil and Surabhi Samriddhi that does it help you in innovation or like raising bar for yourself when it comes to creativity or try something?
Videos or sort of short movies. So YouTube can take you there. So people try to tend to create something bigger on that. The same where more of a lifestyle, more of a mixture, or maybe experimental for me, Instagram, where I give everything. But for me, YouTube is a set audience for dancing, which I keep, like how Chinki Minki keeps set for to keep their personality, they play characters and all. So like exactly you have a separate base audience on YouTube, fixed audience, जिनको सिर्फ एक चीज देखनी पसंद है तो वो चीज देखते हैं. But Instagram people are more of experimental, I would say for me, कि उनको ये भी पसंद है, उनको वो भी पसंद है, they like everything of it.
Right. So I'll take a couple of questions from the chats. So if you guys can see, I have 99 plus. Like I think that's the maximum Instagram can show. 99 plus requests to join this live. And we have a lot of questions. Let me just pick a couple of them from the chat. You guys can also see if you saw someone, like you saw that there was an question that you would want.
Talk in Hindi. हमें हिंदी में बात करने के लिए बात कर रहे हैं लोग वैसे.
हम हिंदी में बात कर लेंगे.
Because a lot of people are saying please हिंदी में बात करो.
वो आप लोग, like I think they follow you your content and वो generally हिंदी में ही होता है तो उनके लिए हिंदी comfortable रहती है.
True.
I think lot of fans here.
चिंकी मिंकी छोटा सा डांस हो जाए.
अरे वाह.
I saw a couple of questions और मुझे अब मिल भी नहीं रहे. Okay, what are some of the factors creators should keep in mind while choosing a platform to create content? Gautam, Adil,
sorry. I was just looking for questions. Sorry.
What are some of the factors creators should keep in mind while choosing a platform to create a content?
I don't know. I've never thought that deep. I just happened to start because social media was not my thing ever. It just kind of accident which happened with me because I was not into social media at all 3-4 years back. Where I just used to dance and act and all that. So one of my friend asked me to do a dancing video with her. Well, where I had left dancing. I didn't dance like for 4-5 years. And then she wanted to make a dance video with me, something she was forcing me. So while making with her, आई सेड ओके चल एक मैं भी कर लेता हूँ. तो मैंने भी एक टाइम पास अपना ऐसा कोरियोड बना के YouTube पे टाइम पास सब फोन से करके डाल दिया, एंड दैट फ्रॉम 0 सब्सक्राइबर दैट went to 1 million views and all that. So that's how mine started. So I think for me it was an accident, not a planned thing, which took me here. So for others, I don't know. I mean, you can choose
I think
specific.
it was a good accident that happened.
I guess yeah, it definitely happened. Good only. And
Yeah.
that girl. And also I think there is no specification, because if you think YouTube also have all the criteria, Instagram is also having all the criteria. YouTube पे भी fashion है, YouTube पे भी dancing है, YouTube पे भी acting है, YouTube पे भी comedy है, और ये सब Instagram पे भी है. So I don't know कि that and now the YouTube also has a shorts as well, quick video. So you don't have to think much. I mean, wherever your luck works, just try. But definitely it will work, which I believe.
Question from Neha. On what basis do you all shortlist the content to create videos on? Like, you have so many content out there, but how do you shortlist?
First,
Yeah.
what is trending. Second, after a point, like हमें पता लग जाता है कि हमारी ऑडियंस को क्या पसंद है, किस तरह के गाने पसंद है. वो हम शॉर्टलिस्ट आपकी हेल्प से ही करते हैं, बिकॉज आप जिस तरह से हमें कमेंट करते हैं हमारे पोस्ट में, हमारी डांस वीडियोस में, आप बोलते हो कि आप ये बनाओ, वो बनाओ, ऐसे की वीडियो बनाओ. तो व्हाट वी ऑब्जर्व कि सबसे ज्यादा कमेंट्स आ रहा है कि कुछ कॉमेडी का बनाओ, तो हम कॉमेडी का बनाते हैं. कुछ आ रहा है कि इस सॉन्ग के बनाओ, डांस का बनाओ.